happened to him?
That's when he said something. Bro, I swear to God, right hand of God. I smacked right hand of God, bro.
Oh God, Akademiks.
Yes, and then listen.
Oh,
after I smacked the game. He left one of his mans outside.
Oh, so that's why this nigga hates you. Cause I was like, bro,
listen. When I smacked this nigga again,
what?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, you got your shit.
My man's recorded video. Listen, but this here, y'all know he was just there at the fight.
Wait, zoom in. Wait, scroll it. AJ. Oh my God, that is AJ.
I pressed up on him.
Yeah.
I pressed up on him. He ran straight to 12, nigga. They left AJ. How you leave your man's game?
Oh, what?
So he be on the ground. I could be on the live talking shit. Touch him. I already touched you.
Bro.
Next time I see you, brother. Next time, brother. But come on, gang.
See, I ain't gonna lie, that's what.
Carrot sucker. And Lil Baby, you sucker, nigga, because I really think you behind it. So I ain't gonna really get at your weed roller. I get at you. Facts. Because I asked you if you wanted to squabble, nigga, and I told you a location you ain't never showed up the first time. So if you send this nigga and try to be slick with me, you straight up. So let me tell you. This is Rod Wave. This is Rod Hit Me. He says, yo, I'm gonna read it for you. Yo, bruh, let's get on a FaceTime, me, you, and Wham. December 24, the day before Christmas, 2024. Remember, he swings, misses, because like I was kind of like this. He swings into the car, misses, like he hits the shit. They drive off. I'm like, what the f you want, nigga? I'm like, bro, look how many people, yo, spin back around, nigga. I tell my security that. He spin back around, we were a block up. I tell my security, yo, hop out the car and go see who, the nigga who swung at us, who he's with. He calls me, yo, he's in a Lambo with Lil. I was just in an argument with Lil at Brand Risk. He said, you want me to do something? I said, don't do nothing. Come back in the car. He gets back in the car. I said, I'll handle it. I call Lil. Yo, I'm trying to say, yo, Lil, what is this? What's up? You try to, I thought we talked like, you got a problem? Lil doesn't answer. He started talking to me about that 4 p.m. And baby, if you lie about this, I swear to God, and I never swear to God, because when I said it on the phone when you just woke up, I said, the nigga mentioned 4 p.m. to me, you said, stop with that police. You scared of all that y'all done did in Atlanta, nigga. That's the facts. I said, bro, the nigga said to me, man, why are you talking about 4 p.m.? And when I said that to you in the morning, you said, yo, man, stop with that police. Because you don't want to jack 4 p.m. no more. That's facts, nigga. You don't want to jack 4 p.m. because you knew your being an indictment for all the bullshit niggas did. But if you had a problem, this is really why I got static with it. Because, baby, if you got a problem with me, nigga, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you, nigga, anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your nigga, I'll squabble with you anytime. Nigga, you scrawny as a drug addict, nigga. Stupid as So he's like, what? You acting dumb. I said, bro. He said, yo, well, you got touched? I said, nah. The nigga swung at me. He swung into the car. We drove off. He's like, man, I ain't hear about that. So I said to him, because now I got all the info. I ain't sleep that night. I said, yo, bro, you know a nigga named K Rich? He's like, So yeah, I know him. I said, well, like, that's your nigga? I already talked to mad other niggas. I knew he was in the nigga. He's like, yeah, that's my nigga. I said, bro, that's the nigga they saying that swung on me. Like, what's up with that? This is what Baby told me. And if Baby lie about it, Baby, I'm telling you, if you say I lied about anything tonight, first of all, I'm never getting off your head. So anybody got to say, nigga, just send your head. Just be on some little dirt. This right now. The nigga said to me, the nigga said, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, you gotta realize when me and you squash it, a lot of niggas that they don't know about the truth. They don't know the real that we squashed it. I ain't put out put out no message that me and you squashed it. So we squashed it, but like maybe niggas who they ain't know that. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, I believe that. Cause my stupid, like, I guess so. Maybe he ain't send out like a blast, like, hey, me and Ak are cool. He was like, yo, so, and he said to me, so, Ak, you gotta know you talk shit. A lot of people love me. They might be just doing it because of them. And I remember asking, I said, yo, baby, like, so you ain't sent nobody to like swing on me. He said, bro, like, why would I do that? He's like, yo, I got on the phone with you and Rod. I would never do some that. I said, word? He said, bro, I would never do some shit. I'm a real nigga. And then he said another thing, and I'm gonna say, again, baby, and I'm gonna start really getting on business. Yo, Lil Baby, you and your team paid me $30,000 to keep quiet about your mom, nigga. And I sat there and I realized, I said, well, if you pay me $30,000, there ain't no way you sent a on me. Why would you do that? Don't make no sense. If you sent the nigga to come swing on me, but you gotta pay me to make sure your music actually gets some traction.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it is now Monday, but it seems that Miami was not all palm trees, sunshine, and pretty ladies for a couple media personalities this past weekend. As we saw what went down, Aiden Ross had the boxing match event out there. Adam 22, the No Puncher podcast CEO, got out there, got embarrassed, humiliated, and didn't throw a punch. So we now call that the No Puncher podcast over there. Just a terrible display with his humiliation, embracing and loving that he likes to do. But then this started to circulate right here that y'all just saw with Akademiks. Somebody attempted to put hands on him as well. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clip in the beginning in full and on Akademiks stream as he responded right there. And it's several layers to this conversation. He said a lot more. I caught it last night. The algorithm for chaos sent it to me. And I was like, wow, this is really crazy right here because he revealed a lot. And I'm going to just say this right here. This is what happens when somebody's emotional, they in their feelings, and you got a right to be mad. I mean, somebody got up on you, but you just start saying F everybody now, even if they not at fault. Because when I listen to this here, he's clearly saying that Lil Baby didn't send it, and he knows that Lil Baby didn't send it, but he still wants to put the blame on Lil Baby. And Lil Baby told him directly, hey, bro, I didn't send that. I didn't tell him to do that. I'll tell you the truth. I know, bro. That's my guy. I know him straight up, but I didn't tell him to do that, but people rock with me. But this is how you don't understand. This is what happens when you run your mouth. We could probably, if we set out, name 100 people that Akademiks has got on the internet and gave fighting words to if he was sitting right in front of them. Just disrespect, calling them out their name, mocking them in their worst situations. But he thinks that, hey, man, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I be having security. Well, that was the warning for him in life. Hey, fam, you having security is not the end all to be all. Now, I'm not saying that he should have been backdoored. I'm not saying that this is what should be happening. But when you put that energy out, it will come back to you in this lifetime when you go outside. And the more and more you outside, the more and more opportunities you do have this to happen to you. Now, he said the streamer Talil, and I didn't know who Talil was. I don't be up on all the streamers like that. He's part of Casanat crew. He approached him first at the event, charging him up about a post from 2020. That's why Akademiks is saying that the Talil dude backdoored him. You charged me up at the event about something from 5 years ago. You going up on me about that. We exchanged numbers, said we'll talk about it. But the dude that got up on me, K Rich, he was there with you. That's how he was able to even get near me because of that fact. They let him come up on the car. That's what he went for his move. Now, he say he smacked Akademiks. Akademiks say he didn't. I don't know. I wasn't there. Ain't no video. Anybody could get hit. Anybody could get took off on. Anybody could get punched on. Anybody could get smacked through a car window. That's just how this life go. Ain't nobody invincible. Let me make that clear. But Akademiks afterwards, this is what you don't do. You came to the internet, you showing people text messages, you basically saying, hey, go arrest them, go lock them up. I want the police to know. I'm going to bring up the RICO. I'm going to bring up how you was about to get indicted. You told me don't call you 4PF on the phone. Man, what you doing the police stuff for? Fam, Lil Baby did interviews telling us that he didn't want to be associated with 4PF no more. You're not breaking no news, but this is what happens when you've never been in an altercation. when you don't know how to control your emotions, he probably might. It's just like, what do we really have going on here? Whether you and Lil Baby was gonna fight before and he didn't come, he didn't show up, you know he didn't send that dude. You know that dude just wanted to get up on you just cause, but you can't just accept that L like, I really did it to myself, so I gotta put the blame on somebody. Now trust me, if somebody crew get up on you and you wanna say, hey, well, they whole crew can get it, then just stand on that and just be there with it. But what you sound like is you want to get the police involved. You also want to tell the whole world. Then you also talking like you want to fight, but you really don't want to go over there and look at that dude. Because if that's the case, go get on the dude that did it, and then you go get Lil Baby as well. But that ain't what you want to bring the internet into it, bro. Let's keep it all the way 100. You're taking your chains off on stream like you finna punch the computer screen or whatever he was on, because I don't think he back in this normal studio. He probably still out there or something. I'm just like this, bro. This ain't that. Like, straight up. But this is the game we in. It's the content or die. The go viral or die trying mindset. The mindset where the streamers think they can talk stuff tough behind the screen. YouTubers can talk stuff behind the screen. I don't get into the insult of like, I want to see who's tougher, or I'm this big bad dude, I'm the toughest man in America, and I want to be disrespectful people. I won't squabble you over that. It got to be something else. But Akademiks know he's an antagonist. He know he plays the villain role, but when it get real, he want to play the victim role. I just don't agree with that. I don't respect that. And he's like talking about, Lil Baby's physical stance. Oh, you skinny, you scrawny, you this and that, you a drug addict. And I'm like, well, bro, you ain't in the best shape of yourself. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. And I'm never thinking that these dudes would fight. It don't make no sense to me for them two to squabble, but if they wanted to, that would be up on them. But then Akademiks said something else. And I told y'all this before, and people call me a hater. People call me jealous. They said, oh, you just want they spots. And I said, bro, I'm keeping it 100. I said, people pay him to push narratives, bro. He'll take the bag if it makes sense. They'll push the narrative. I said he works directly hand in hand with the industry and the labels. And people don't be, ain't you just hating? I said, no, bro. The media blogs in this world, they push stories for the labels, for the artists, whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether it be whatever, it's all publicity. So if you push any narrative and you take a payment, that means you're pushing the narrative for the industry. You working for the industry. I've been said that, and people said that I was a hater years ago when I said that. I said, hey, I don't know nothing, but I do know something, because he went on and told you, hey, I took $30,000 to not promote his album because I was giving him bad ratings with the beef we had going on. They wanted him to have a clean rollout. It is what it is. It's all part of the game. I'll just say this, man, y'all stay free. And you see when somebody let you know they're going to go to the police, please believe them. Just understand it. It is what it is. This is somebody who ain't never had no type of altercation or situation. Why would the man pay you 30 grand or his team? Because Lil Baby probably didn't even pay him. Lil Baby might not even know about that 30 grand. His team might have just said, hey, bro, let's just let's just go do this behind Lil Baby back. Pay him to be quiet. That'll be the form of the promo for that platform right there, because they play multiple platforms. You have to do that in this game to get your music out there to the people. The media blogs and the websites are the new commercials. They the new things that come on between TV. They the new 106 in Parks. They the new Rap Cities. They the new MTV, the media, because people is on their phone all day watching this and they looking for hip hop, whether they in the culture or outside the culture. Akademiks is clearly somebody who didn't grow up facing real life situations, didn't grow up having like a cool type of like friend group or having little altercations, or knows how this stuff works for real, and he's dealing with it in real time as a grown man. But your mouth has wrote these checks, and sometimes they gon' have to get cashed when you talk so much. And he's really, lucky that it just stops right there. I want to tell people this. I don't want to see nobody get beat up or die or killed. But every time you got hit by somebody in the car, they could have also been a weapon. So, and it can happen to anybody. Bad stuff happen to good people too. So think about it if you leading with negative energy. And that's pretty much all I got to say with it right there. We'll see what happens. It is what it is. It'll blow by just like everything else. You got the No Puncher podcast. Adam went out real pathetic and sad as usual. And Akademiks, almost got a little punching lesson of his own right there. So tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.